Alright, hey guys, another Dark Magician deck roast here today. I promise that I am not just all talk. I will have a deck list up soon enough, but I am, not able to work currently, so I'm still trying to actually find funds for the deck because for some reason it's so damn expensive. But anyways, we have our Dark Magician roasting series that we're starting. This one's Miss TV. I know it was post February 6th, but whatever. We can still react to it. So let me go ahead. And then if you can see, it's competitive. He specifically says it's competitive, so just keep that in mind that it is competitive. So let's get into the video.
One of the two ways to play competitive Dark Magician, and that's what we're going to be focusing on today. I'm going to show you guys the profile and the various angles you can spit a Dragoon onto the field and potentially OTK your opponent. If you guys like the sound of that, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button, hit subscribe, ding the notification button.
So he said one of two ways is to play competitively, I'm pretty sure. Let's go back.
And that's what we're going to be focusing on today. I'm going to show you guys the profile and the various angles you can spit a Dragoon onto the field and potentially OTK your opponent. If you guys like the sound of that, make sure you guys smash Triple Dragoon, one of the two ways to play competitive Dark Magician, and that's what we're going to be focusing on.
So there's two ways to play competitive Dark Magician by his ideal, which is completely incorrect. It's to get Dragoon on the field and protect it. You're a control deck. You use the boss monster that is part of your control engine. There's a difference between Dragoon spam and control. Maybe if you're not playing Dragoon. Dragoon spam and control is the same thing. Dragoon is a control card. It's not an OTK card. It can be, but it's a control card.
Sound of that, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button, hit subscribe, ding the notification button. Let's jump right in. Starting off with the main monster line, let's be very careful with these Dark Magician 25th anniversary.
Okay, 3 Dark Magician, obviously horrible ratio, absolutely horrible ratio. Yeah, it's just so bricky. Especially if he plays like Red Eyes and DMG, which he's obviously playing Red Eyes because it's Dragoon Turbo. Like that right there is already like a 50% chance. Like even if he cuts this down to 2, it's a 40% chance, assuming he plays Dark Magician Girl too. And yeah, I thank Loza for that, obviously. Which is why I played 2 and also other guys, but 3 sucks, although props to him for having 3 copies of the 25th anniversary.
From Battle of Chaos, they are 1 in 72 boxes or 1 in 6 cases. This is going to be a hard find, so best of luck on your polls. And I'm going to put them away in top loader.
But yeah, I know no one's really watching this, but shout out to Loza.
There's a very soon, once I'm done, I might even send one to go get itself graded. One of them is actually really, really pristine. But yeah, the whole deck revolves around it. It's your key fusion material, your dark magical circle proc, and your eternal soul.
The whole deck does not revolve around it, and technically the dark magical triangle, which also you can thank Loza for that term as well. Go check him out. It's basically Eternal Soul, Dark Magical Circle, and Dark Magician is what he says it is. And I mean, it's really that, but like people argue, as he mentioned in one of his newer videos, you could say that it's, I believe it was the Master Duel one, but it is Dark Magician to Dragon Knight. But it's just so inconsistent to summon that like that's not even the correct, Dark Magician is not even the correct one to do for it, because Dark Magician to Dragon Knight is just a better Dark Magician card. Although, why is it a dragon? I just want to throw that out there. Why is it a dragon, not a spellcaster? Bit annoying, but whatever. This card sucks.
Revival card
deck does not revolve around it.
It's a Dark Magician deck after all. You have 1 Red Eyes Black Dragon. It's the brick of the deck.
Okay.
Because you can shuffle it back into the top of the deck. It's not really shuffle. You put it back to the top of the deck and still Illusion Chaos. So yeah, we play Red Eyes Fusion. Next,
no one does that.
Triple Tamias. This is Poly on legs, and it's also very, very big.
This is a Poly on legs that can be negated by Ghost Ogre, Effect Vealer, Impermanence, Infinite Impermanence, and anything that negates effects, so like Dogmatica. Okay, so technically it can only be negated by Effect Vealer and Impermanence, but first it has to summon itself onto the field by discarding a card or tributing a card that lists Dark Magician or is Dark Magician from the field or hand to summon it, and then you have to hope the effect activation doesn't get negated by Effect Vealer or Infinite Impermanence, which is basically one and the same for the most part. And the funny thing is that it technically won't be negated by your Ghost Ogre, your Dogmatica Punishment. I don't think would negate it. It might. I could be wrong on that. But like any card that would destroy it, it wouldn't negate it, but you're using this as the fusion summon material, so it really just loses to Ghost Ogre when it shouldn't. But yeah, so this card sucks. It's just like the spell. It could have been a lot better.
So this card is super easy to summon. All you have to do is send
This
a spellcaster
spell's
monster
better.
from
You
your
know,
field
it would
and
be
have it
great
raised
if
up,
it
or
was
inside the
searchable.
Dark Magician. With the
The
additional synergy you have
Eye
with the Magician Rod, the Magician Soul,
I mean, it wouldn't be
more or
like
less naming one Magician, this is
fantastic.
a
Okay, it'd be
summon.
pretty
And
because
it
as
alone
long
can
you
use
get a
Dragoon
Dark
to have
Magician on the
Dark
field,
Magician.
not
Probably
too
one accurate
hard.
card just to fuse it.
Sorry, he's kind of talking about this card being good, which it's horrible. Don't listen to him. Not competitive at all. I don't even think it's level 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's not even a level 7. Can't even rank 7 with it. That might have made it a tiny bit better. But yeah, basically, sucks. Frick, I forgot the rant I was going on. Oh, it's about Eye of Timaeus. Yeah, that card's good because it summons as soon as you get Dark Magician on the field, which is relatively easy because you can just send it with Magician Souls. If it was searchable, Magician Souls summon Dark Magician, bam, Dragon, Dark Magician, and Dragon Knight. Link with that and Rod after your normal summon instead of using Magician Souls. Link Predaplant, Dragoon, and then on turn flip Internal Soul.
It's like having an
Insane.
is next to the first play you do,
It's not
and then you just
searchable.
go off.
Thank you, Konami, for
and
being
since Dragoon is a win
dicks.
con on its own, leaving it on board is never an option for your opponent, and you haven't even locked yourself out of summoning. That's why it's really, really good. But don't use it for Guardian Chimera. You will not proc anything of the effect because it is not a spell. Next we have Magician Soul. Now to kind of talk about Timaeus, Magician Soul, and Magician's Rod, I have to say that this deck, in terms of how you want to start your hand, you want to sculpt it as much as possible to getting the Rod Souls and Timaeus or the Apprentice Illusion. You need one copy of Dark Magician in your hand, ideally at some point, so that Timaeus can be like a surprise threat. That's kind of where I'm standing with that. But luckily, Magician Soul, Rod.
You do not want Dark Magician in your hand. What an idiot. What an idiot. So I think he's going to say Magician Souls just summons your Dark Magician, thankfully. You don't want Dark Magician. It sucks. Unless if you can do, like I said, Eye of Timaeus or something. The Timaeus card sucks. It's going to get negated. It can even be soul fucking striked after you tribute the card. Horrible. And like he's even playing the secrets. Because he's not, that's how you know he's not an OG Dark Magician player. He chooses the secrets over the Ultras.
And Timaeus are all searchable thanks to the new card, but we'll get to that. This is your draw power.
They're not all
This is Magician Rod,
searchable.
Well,
I guess they are, but they all crap except for Magician Souls. Even Magician Souls even's like bad by itself. Like every Dark Magician card's bad by
Soul and Rod are
itself.
a combination that typically go into Predaplant for Tanakana. Now this is your Omni search for any Magician, Dark Magician spell.
Really, it's your, yeah, it's these two really. I do play the, I'm trying to play the Greasy the Orcus Mech Knight, which is really nice. It's a one-card combo as well as the Predaplant, or the Sky Striker. Sorry, the Sky Striker combo, one card combo can get you there too. Also, you can play a combination of Black Metal Dragon, I believe is the card. Let me look at that because it's right here. Yeah, Black Metal Dragon, your Black Darkness Metal Dragon, and you can also run like Lord Darkness in that case. But basically, Black Metal, you normal, link into Striker Dragon, search your Red Eyes Darkness Metal, banish the Dragon Link summon dragon you summoned. It could be any Link dragon really. There's Link 1, and can summon from Black Metal obviously as long as it's dragon, especially your Black Metal back and then Link 2. So many different ways you can go about it. And also you can just technically
you get that combination to do the banish.
Diviner too, because of its effect will send the Herald, the Synchro Herald, from the extra deck to the graveyard, and this also combos well with Dogmatica too, which is really good to play. And then you can throw Shadow Schism in, so it's really a lot of way to play this. It's either Dragoon Control or Dragoon plus Shaddoll, really. I kind of want to try it that way because I like it, but yeah, I don't have that stuff, so we're going to go more of the trap base, which I like actually, so I guess it depends, but interesting really. It's up to you.
Magician, and Dragoon is not going to get popped. Dragoon has immune to destruction, so
but
let him pop.
Magician's Rod's kind of.
And you got Magician's Rod back, and you have
I wish this was level 1 to be completely honest with you. That'd be very nice.
With Dark Magician, that you have hard the cards every turn. Finally, we are going into the girls. We have our Apprentice Illusion and Dark Magician Girl.
Okay, so I agree with another Dark Magician YouTuber. I can't remember what his name was, but Apprentice Illusion is ran at an equation known as n minus 1 equals what you're supposed to run, which would be number of Dark Magician minus 1. So technically you should be running 2 Apprentice, but you know, whatever. It's searchable. I run it at 1 to protect your Dragoon. Dark Magician Girl obviously gets your draw 2 off Soul Servant, but I just want to throw here that Apprentice Illusion Magician is really just a brick, more so. And then we get here.
We also have Triple Illusion Chaos. This is your Omni search. This searches for any monster that's not a ritual.
You're another brick. Now I'm going to say this is because it's once per turn, so if you draw more than 1, you're screwed. I guess you can send other and use Discard Frauder on Dragoon, However, it is better to open this, or it's better to open Preparation of Rites than this, because at least Preparation of Rites can search your other ritual monster we play, the Suros, the Ancient, and something or whatever to protect. I can't think of the name. The Agent and Mighty or whatever is basically just discards itself to protect your Predaplant from effects. So kind of like your Eagle Booster, but not being Eagle Booster and more easily searchable, in my opinion. Obviously, because you have 3 preparation usually, and then 2 of this. Just because preparation's not once per turn, and it can be discarded for Dragoon or Magician Souls. Draw
that
effect.
lists Dark Magician in its name. So yeah, but at the cost of, well, not the cost, at the effect of top decking one of the cards in your hand. So you can fix some of the bricks that you don't want to see and put it back, or any of the dupes that you have, you can put it back. And you can choose when you want to shuffle your deck by activating cards that would restack.
Yeah,
so
you wouldn't have duplicates if you had a good deck. Sorry for the ad here. Hold up.
Spells, we have the Omni Search. Over Preparation of Rites. All it does is search Illusion of Chaos and it does nothing else.
See, now this is stupid. You're playing 3 of the card that you can brick on, and the 2 of the card that you can't brick on. Think about that.
Yeah, because Illusion of Chaos can search all your monsters, essentially turning Prep Rites into your Rhoda. Next, we have Dark Magical Circle. Check the top 3 cards of your deck. Look for a.
Ugh. This card sucks. This card is not Pot of Duality. And it's not Dark Magician. This is Dark Magician. People who are stupid and don't play the deck. He does not play the deck. You can tell he does not play the deck, but he gets 13,000 views. Now, you know, I don't even get 100, but still, you know, people actually know what the heck they're doing relatively. Don't get crap. And all these people believe this is good and they waste their money. And this card sucks. It doesn't even hit half the time. If anything, it usually hits a Dark Magician vanilla, which you don't want. Or it hits another copy of itself and it's once per turn. Yeah, I mean, maybe 2 if you want, but you really just need 1 until we get an actual good Dark Magician spell. Forbidden Chalice, alright, but weird ratio at 2. Not gonna lie.
The board to some degree. Let's just face it. Once Dragoon comes out onto the field, the board is dead. You're gonna pop cards and you're just going to go for game. They're gonna take a lot of damage. So you
That's not how it works. Dragoon's not that good.
Every turn offers you 3 times to summon up the Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. So
it's really not.
You're gonna get 1, you get 2, and they kind of die. And you just need some sort of simplified negation. This is a flex spot. Use it to adapt to whatever meta it is. Here's your Heart of the Cards, Pot of Greed. Fix the top card. Don't forget to set this card during your opponent's turn. Because
at least he's playing 3 of this, but you know, everyone plays 3 of this. It's obvious it's our best spell. Really expensive too. It's like $60 now. I'm kind of insane. I remember it was 13.
Foolish Burial Goods. Speaking of Foolish Burial Goods, there's another actual Upstart Goblin in here. This one shuffles the deck. So
oh my god, he plays this crap? Holy crap. No, technically I guess it's better because Metaflows Fusion can be sent off Magician Souls, but that's assuming you can draw Magician Souls when you have so many bricks in the deck. Now think about it. Foolish Burial Goods, usually not a brick. It's once per turn, so if you don't send the other copy of Foolish Burial Goods to the graveyard, you're kind of screwed. So we'll count that as 3 bricks, because you have to have another card or rely on that you don't want to send a card to graveyard. So really, these are reliant on what your other hand is. So that's 3 bricks. We have 3 Dark Magicians, so these are the 3 spell bricks. Then we have 2 Dark Magical Circle, because one of them's alright. And you probably play some other crap ratio, so we'll just stop here. So that's 5. 1 Dark Magician Girl, 6. Red Eyes, 7. 3 Dark Magician, 10. And I'm going to include the Apprentice Illusion Magician, 11. And then we have 3 Timaeus, 14. 14 different cards that do absolutely nothing by themselves.
If you have something you don't want to draw, then you just put back.
And we'll just completely clog your hand.
Soul because it's
technically, I'm gonna. Well, I mean, I guess really that's interchangeable, so I won't do that.
I don't think there's any complaints there. So
you're not gonna draw crap. You're just gonna draw another Demise that you
don't
need.
I want to explain this one separately because you should fix the top deck of your cards so you can draw whatever you want. So if you go Magician Circle, you get the card that you can get, but put the card that you want on top and then you upstart back into your hand that you can't actually have. Like it doesn't list the name of Dark Magician. It's a monster card. You can add it. This is the way to actually do it. So it turns Upstart into kind of an Omni Rhoda. Refusion spells.
Oh my. Dude, this guy completely missed the mark on that. So the problem with Upstart is you activate Circle. They know you're using Upstart to get exactly what you're going to get. So if they have an Ash, you know, they're going to Ash you. Now the correct use for this, which is not what he said, is to activate and chain Soul Servant. Because they can't Ash Soul Servant. But if you just straight up activate Upstart as your first card, not many people are going to Ash it. Because they're like, I'll take the 1,000 life points. And bam, let's get Soul Servant. It's stupid.
We have 5. We have Magical Eyes Fusion, which is even better now because you can quite easily go into a Dragoon.
Oh, and then we have he's playing 2? He's playing 2? The card sucks. It's a brick. You don't even want 1. You're not going to summon Dragoon more than twice.
Fusion, because you can open it and...
Okay, at least he's playing 2 Red Eyes Fusion, but the correct thing here would be to keep the secrets rare, Magialized Fusion or Parallel, whatever, and then get a third Red Eyes Fusion.
That's fine too.
Red Eyes Fusion's better, Dragoon.
For Dragoon. And we have one Secrets of Dark Magic. Magical Eyes Fusion works really well, especially when Demise is already set up. And you threaten Demise, they negated it, you follow with Magical Eyes Fusion.
This right here.
Monsters, you rotate,
I'm going to include this one as a third.
And
that's 15. We're up to 15 bricks.
Because you're using this card, you can make a Dragoon, but
15.
I think this card is more useful in a case where you play blindly to make Dragoon on your own turn, or you set it during your opponent's turn to make Guardian Chimera to pop their cards. And you'll be able to draw.
Guardian Chimera sucks. Has to be a spellcaster, you idiot. Okay, one of this. I don't know why people get this one right for some reason. Okay, you only want to play one, so we're up to that's almost a total of 17 bricks in the main deck.
Triple Dark Dragoon for our boss.
He doesn't play Skill Drain. Okay, 3 Dragoon's not bad, but you're never going to summon the second one, really.
Monsters.
So it's kind of pointless.
This is a triple that revolves around this whole deck. Next, we have our Dark Magicians, Master Chaos, and Mysteria and the Crown Dragon.
Ooh, I heard about this, but I think it sucks. This card, Dark Magicians, should, if it classified as Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl while in the graveyard, it would be good, right? It would be a little bit better. But it takes 3 cards to draw 1. To have a promise of drawing 1. It's barely even a promise to draw 1. And then its effect is on destruction to float into 2. So, you know, contrary to popular belief, Yu-Gi-Oh! Players can read cards, right? They can read. They can understand. They can just send it to the graveyard. They can tribute it. They can shuffle it into the deck. It's useless. You're relying on an effect that will never happen. Master of Chaos, cool blow, a card, no good way to summon it. Dark Magicians would have been good if we had a good way to summon it. It's a really problem with all the fusion monsters besides Dragoon. No good way to summon it. And Loza, once again, to shout him out, keeps saying branded fusion. I don't know what the card specifically does, but if he says it, it's a thing. He plays the Guardian Chimera. You don't play Super Poly, dude.
And, that gives me an opponent's turn disruption. That's might matter. Other decks invoke. I think it's really scary when they activate on their own turn with Meltdown because massive pops uninterruptible. But yeah, that's why.
Yeah, but you won't get any Unero consistency.
As for Link Monsters, we play 2 copies of Card Time for Tanaconda. If you expect your opponent to pop your Tanaconda, then you should go into Tanaconda first and save the second Tanaconda just in case. And if they do the pop effect first, then
just
the second
one,
opponent not have any way to be.
You know, at least he's playing that. That's correct. That's correct.
For a little bit of follow-up tag, we have 1 Dark, the Gloomy Charmer, and Unicorn. If they play any Dark Monster, you can go to Dark Steel.
Unicorn, alright.
I do like it.
It's alright.
If I can steal a link too.
Although it makes more sense to play IP if you're playing Unicorn.
Oh my god. That access code
instead of those horrible fusion monsters that you never summon.
And as for our final 2 links, for 1 Link Spider, you have to go Link Spider. You have to turn your Dark Magician to Link Spider at some point in this. All the games that you're going to play because you want to revive it.
You need more than 1 Link Spider. Also, the Sky Striker package would benefit this quite well.
This could honestly just be an access code target. To be honest, it's really easy to get in there if you get a link to.
It could be.
It's definitely worth it.
It should be.
For a Metal Dragon and 1 Azu's Sky Thunder.
But you're never going to summon the Flare Metal, and if anything, you might as well play the Evon because you play 3 Dark Magician, you actual idiot. But come on, dude. Come on, if you're playing the deck bricky, at least make the bricks make sense.
The reason for this package is if you're going to be burning your opponent with the Dragoon stuff...
Zeus, you don't want to completely destroy your board.
And Zeus is just Zeus. Maybe you can cut the Zeus instead.
It's not the goal of Dark Magician.
Check out mstmerch.com if you guys want to get your hands on some of the stuff you see in today's video. The products here are made by us
at
MSTV.
I guess he won. He got advertisement off me.
You
know, I lost.
And even work with some of the existing sleeves that are...
Even though his deck sucks, he technically won. Here's free advertisement.
Our carbon series of white, and they fan out super smoothly, effortless fanning, and has an awesome shuffle feel. So you guys should want to check it out mstmerch.com. Get your hands on today.
So, you want to buy a new video game?
Alright, so that's just getting into the test hands. I might do a test hand video on it tomorrow. But yeah, anyways, another horrible YouTube Dark Magician deck. If any of you are still watching, please go check out Loza. Pretty cool guy. Got most of, well, this whole series idea from him, obviously. Also really intelligent, and then he has some other friends that have 2 other YouTube channels. I can't think of their name, I'm sorry, but they're also really good. I'll try and link them in the description below. Anyways, have a good day. Bye.